All rise. Thank you. Please take your seat. Council, Your Honor, my name is Van Arian, and I represent plaintiff David Weldon. Are you ready? Yes, Your Honor. May it please this very honorable court, last night the court received a letter from Mr. Jablonski, attorney for the defendant. The last paragraph I'd like to read into the record states, we await your taking the requested action, and as we do so, we will, of course, suspend further participation in these proceedings, including the hearing scheduled for January 26th. As the court can see, neither the defendant nor the defendant's attorneys are here. The Secretary of State responded with a letter to Mr. Jablonski last night stating that if they don't show up, it will be at their own peril, I believe is the quote. Your Honor, the plaintiff calls the plaintiff, Mr. David Weldon. Please.
Counsel, you have 30 minutes. 10 a.m.
You swear the testimony you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Sir, please state your name for the record.
David Weldon.
Where do you live?
In Powder Springs, Georgia, in Cobb County.
Are you registered to vote in the state of Georgia?
Yes, I am.
Showing the witness what has been marked for identification, plaintiff's 1. Are you familiar with that document?
Yes.
What is it?
It's the birth certificate that I downloaded from the WhiteHouse.gov website. It's a birth certificate professed to be of Barack Hussein Obama II.
And do you see an item on line 8? I'm sorry, excuse me, on item 11. Can you read that?
Yes, so the item 11 says the birthplace is Kenya, East Africa.
And that's referring
That
to...
is the birthplace of the father.
Move to have exhibit plaintiff marked for identification, plaintiff's exhibit 1 into the record. That's all I have for this witness.
Thank you, sir.
Calling Kenneth Allen. Oh, I'm sorry, Your Honor. I do have another item for this witness. I apologize. Referring the witness to what has been marked for identification as Exhibit 3. What is that? Are you familiar with this?
Yes, I am.
What is it?
This is pages 214 and 215 of a book authored by Barack Obama entitled Dreams from My Father.
Can you read the highlighted portions?
Yes, the portions that I highlighted.
Sorry.
The portions that I highlighted, our first one is on page 214, where I just highlighted a couple lines to indicate the time frame within the book. And this was in 1966 or 67, according to Mr. Obama. The section on page 215, I highlighted with the purpose of illustrating some history of his father. And his father had been having trouble with obtaining employment up to this point. And I'm going to quote here. It says, when he went to foreign companies to look for a post, the companies were warned not to hire him He began looking abroad and was hired to work for the African Development Bank in Addis Ababa, but before he could join them, the government revoked his passport and he couldn't even leave Kenya.
That's all I have for this witness, Your Honor. Calling witness Kenneth Allen,